Guy, thank you so much for coming back to the show and coming on.
Thank you for having me. It's great to see you. Seeing you is like it's like going back in time to a better time. Because the last time I saw you was a better time.
It actually was. But you still continue to crush it. I want to get into your shows, but also, congrats on the book. #1, not too shabby, buddy.
Thank you.
I don't know how you had time to write a book, but you're putting out new episodes of How I Built This, and you started a live version. I want to talk about the Resilience series. How did this come about? Was it your idea? Did you go like, hey, this is a perfect time to talk to these entrepreneurs and CEOs about what they're doing during COVID?
Once the pandemic hit, it was clear that our community needed a gathering place because a lot of people who listen to the show are entrepreneurs or they have small businesses, and people were and still are freaking out. And so we wanted to create a place where we could bring on well-known entrepreneurs from like Airbnb and Lyft and Slack and talk to our audience and basically describe the challenges they're facing too. So in a way, we wanted to sort of say, look, you're not the only one, and here's how other people are building resilience, and here are some of the creative ways they're actually keeping their businesses alive. And it's been amazing. We're doing a video podcast twice a week. We've done it since early April, and it's been so fun. And we take live questions. It's been amazing.
Yeah. Let's talk about your new book. It was just announced that it's on the New York Times bestsellers list and hit #1 on the Wall Street Journal's best-selling business books. Congrats, buddy.
Thank you.
I love it. I don't want it to end. Thank you for autographing it for me, by the way. I appreciate that. Here, I have it right here. Jimmy, hope you like book, Guy. I mean, your handwriting's different than what I thought it would be, but interesting. Hope you like book. Well, that's interesting. When you're putting this together, did you go back and listen to all the interviews you've done? I mean, it seems intense.
Yeah, I mean, I interview people for 3 or 4, sometimes 5 hours. We only put an hour on the show. But really, what was amazing, and the insight that I really walked away from after really trying to put the book together, was that entrepreneurship is actually a mindset. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of operating. It's a series of skills that you can learn. It's solving problems. It's overcoming obstacles. It's dealing with the fear of rejection. And the only difference between the people that I profile in the book and the rest of us is that they walked into the phone booth and put on the cape. And the idea behind the book really is to be the phone booth for people who are ready to put on the cape.
Yeah, anyone can do it. It's just they didn't have any special skills that you don't have. You talk about something in the book called the founder's dilemma, which I find very interesting. This is when a company becomes a success and the founder has to choose between having his company, having control of the company, or selling it for a lot of money.
Right.
But you say that there's a third option.
There is, right? And it sounds very simple, but it's happiness. Like, here's the thing, Jimmy. The vast majority, I would say virtually every person who's been on How I Built This, whether it's Howard Schultz of Starbucks or Payal Kadakia, who founded ClassPass, they don't go into starting a business to become rich. They go in to solve a problem, because a business, essentially, that's what it is. There's a problem, and I'm going to solve it with a product or a service, right?
Yeah.
So Howard Schultz wanted to solve it by brewing better coffee, and Payal Kadakia wanted to solve it by creating a more efficient way to sign up for fitness classes. The reality is, many of the founders I've interviewed who have sold their businesses too early have walked away with a lot of money, but in many cases, it hasn't left them happier. Because what really motivates them is the camaraderie of a team, is a sense of purpose, is a mission, right? And so that's what gets us out of bed in the morning. It's not having piles of money. It's having a mission. It's having a sense of purpose. It's having a reason to take on the world. And I found that again and again with founders. And I think that's really what makes entrepreneurship so special, is that the vast majority of people who go into it don't do it for the money.
Like, who's the founder of Dropbox?
Drew Houston is a great example. He's going to be on the show in a couple of weeks. I mean, he's worth billions of dollars. He didn't go into it knowing he was ever going to be a billionaire. And to him, it's just a number on paper. But I asked him in my interview recently, what do you think? He's only 37 years old. What do you think about the future? Do you think you want to sell and walk away and, kind of just live your life sipping margaritas on the beach. And he said, there's no way I would want to do that for the exact reasons I just described, because there's a mission, there's a team, there's a reason, there are problems to solve. And that's what motivates him. That's what gets him excited.
I just want to say, please keep doing what you're doing, because we need it right now more than ever. Guy Raz, everybody, his book, How I Built This, is available now. And when you come back, I really want an actual signed copy, if you don't mind.
I promise.
Guy Raz, everybody. We'll be right back with the performance for Lele Pons and Guayna. Stick around.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and